What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with some breaking news. So it looked like Colin Cowherd just dropped a bombshell about Caitlin Clark and Team USA. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. You can like Caitlin Clark or you can hate Caitlin Clark, but there's one thing you can't deny is that she is a superstar in the WNBA. Her All-Star jersey sold out in 17 minutes once it was released. Every game she has played in has been sold out, and Caitlin Clark is by far one of the best talents in the entire WNBA. The viewership is through the roof. The numbers for yesterday's game in Minnesota hasn't even been released yet. And my guess will be it's going to be somewhere in the 2 to 3 million mark. Now, before Caitlin Clark came into the league, it was a lot of WNBA veterans hating on the young lady, and it looked like Caitlin Clark is serving up humble pie all year long. Every time she step on the court, she keeping receipts, and she got place ready to serve up some of that sweet potato humble pie for everybody who said something about her at all. Now, with all that being said, we know that Diana Taurasi is currently out with an injury. The Olympics is set to take place July the 29th. It don't look like Diana Taurasi is coming back anytime soon. The Phoenix Mercury is trying to keep quiet about the whole situation because I know deep down inside they sick to their stomach that Diana Taurasi spot is about to go to Caitlin Clark, and I know she is furious. Now, with all that being said, Colin Cowherd of Fox Sports told the truth about this entire situation, how the WNBA has just simply been dropping the ball when it comes to Caitlin Clark. With all that being said, let's roll the footage.
So here's what's interesting. Diana Taurasi is injured, and it may open the door for Caitlin Clark to make the Olympic team. And women's basketball just didn't quite know how to handle Caitlin Clark. It reminds me a little bit when Taylor Swift, the singer, became a billionaire with the Eras tour, and like the management team and Ticketmaster had to apologize. Like in 10 minutes, they couldn't supply enough tickets. It was just, they were completely overwhelmed. And I think that's what women's basketball was with Caitlin Clark. I mean, they knew a year out she could be the number one pick. They give her the toughest schedule, early schedule in the league over any other team. And remember, the Indiana Fever were the worst team. So she comes in, they start 1-8. They put nothing but quality veteran teams that had been in the playoffs. Terrible start. And then the league has to scramble because she's selling jerseys and merch like crazy. They've got to switch venues in LA. They went from the Pyramid in Long Beach to Crypto. And the league got, this is what happens sometimes with soccer fans. They feel ignored, and WA fans feel ignored. So they get very precious, very tribal, very insular. She's not going to make the USA women's basketball Olympic team. And you're like, are you crazy? Go look at the men's team. It's political. Jaylen Brown's not on it because Nike doesn't want him on it. Kyrie Irving's not on it because Nike didn't want him on it. You're not going to put Caitlin Clark, your Taylor Swift, on the team. Well, she sells out her All-Star jersey in 17 minutes. I'm still not sure women's basketball quite has their feet under them. They're doing a Ticketmaster. They're bailing water. She's exploding as a player. She leads the WNBA in assists. She's third in three-pointers made. Indiana's won 8 of 12. Yesterday's a prime example where she is in the fourth quarter, best player on the floor, had a choppy first half, but had 10 points. But you're not going to hear anybody pick on women's basketball as a unit. There's a lot of sycophants in the media. They feel like the sport's been ignored, so they're part of the brigade to support it, and that's fine. But let's be honest about it. The sport made a terrible decision on the Olympic team. The scheduling early, even though they knew she was coming out and probably going to be a number one pick a year earlier, about the time they were making schedules, was ridiculous. And now Indiana's on fire. Caitlin Clark's like a 17, 8, and 6 player. She's getting better by the week. She says the right stuff at the podium. There's nothing about her you don't like. And it's like, now you made a big mistake the first time not putting her on the Olympic team. Don't double down on dumb. Get her on the team. Give us a reason to watch the Olympic women's team. You guys win gold every year. Your competition's weak. You win it every year. Give us a reason. Quadruple your television ratings with her. Promoting not only the other women on the team that could get endorsements, but promoting your sport. There's a reason that top movie stars and top athletes use the same 4 or 5 agents, because they can handle it. They don't get overwhelmed. Women's basketball has felt overwhelmed here. You got your Conor McGregor, your baseball. You got your Bryce Harper. You know, you got your Messi in the MLS. You put him on TV. You know, the whole salary cap in the MLS. It's funny. They got Messi into the MLS. The guy makes more than some of the teams. They figured out a way to get him into the MLS. They weren't precious and rich.
That was Colin Cowherd of FS1 speaking the shocking truth about Caitlin Clark making this Olympic team, dog. Just like I said, Diana Taurasi at home punching the air right now because she simply cannot believe Caitlin Clark is about to take her spot. Now, with all that being said, moving on to another story, we know Skip Bayless haven't been the biggest fan of Caitlin Clark, and Paul Pierce has been serving up a little bit of that humble pie of his own, letting Skip know all the greats deal with turnovers. With all that being said, let's check out what he had to say today on Undisputed.
Skip, Key, she's well on her way in great company. Let me tell you this. Check this out. When you talk about the turnovers consistently, check this out. NBA history, you know who's in the top 5 turnovers category?
I can tell you number 1 is.
LeBron James is number 1.
I could have told you that.
Russell Westbrook, Carmelo, John Stockton, and Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
I would say that's pretty elite.
All right.
You know,
everybody had the ball in their hand.
Yeah, she got the ball in her hands. Yeah, and now let's go to the WNBA.
Carmelo would be up there.
You know who's at the
I'm
top?
surprised by that, too.
Yeah.
I get Stockton, but go ahead.
Deanna Taurasi,
Yeah.
Sue Bird, Becky Hammond, Lisa Leslie. I mean, come on.
Lisa Leslie.
Yeah, we're talking about she's going to be in fine company, Skip. That means she's well on her way, because these are all Hall of Famers that I just named. And so, hey, listen, she has the ball in her hand the majority of the time. She's going to make mistakes. So she's going to lead the league in assists. She's going to lead the league in turnovers for a number of years. That's just the way it goes. LeBron James leads the league in scoring all time. He has the most turnovers. That's just how it goes. So as far as me being concerned about her turnovers, I'm not concerned about that. And then check this out. Are they winning? Are they winning lately?
Yeah.
It looks like it to me.
Lately, they are.
It looks like it to me. It looks like they're going to be in the playoffs, because last time I checked, they're 11-14. They're in the 7th slot. Last year, you know what they finished? They finished 13-27 last year. So they're going to eclipse their record from a year ago, and it looks like they're going to make the playoffs. So we're going to check that box off. Skip, you complained about her not stepping up in the 4th. Another 10-point game in the 4th. Check that off now. So as the season's gone on, she's continued to check off boxes that we had concerns about. Yeah, I know the turnovers, but she's in fine company. That's fine. We're not worried about that. She's winning games. So, you know, my thoughts on all of that is, hey, look, she's continued to win. She's continued to set benchmarks, rookie records. She's going to have her team in the playoffs. What more you want? She's made the All-Star team. Only thing I'm disappointed in is she didn't make the Olympic team. So as far as my expectations for her, she's checking off all the boxes of what I expected from her. Did I expect her to come here and average 30 like she did in college? No. No, not right away. Did I expect her to actually elevate her team? Yes. Yes, and she's done that.
I want to give a huge shout out to Paul Pierce for always keeping it 100 about Caitlin Clark, bro. He's an unbiased reporter. He's great at what he's been doing. They need to keep him on Undisputed because he know the truth, dog. He ain't no Caitlin Clark hater. It is what it is. People can say what they want. Caitlin Clark is the truth. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you want to know why? Because I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, dog, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters